The last fly of Flight 1713.
It was on November 15, 1987. A cold, snowy afternoon at Denver's Stapleton International Airport. Taking off from Boise, Idaho, passengers boarded Continental Airlines Flight 1713, a straightforward flight that should have taken no more than 2 hours. The flight, on the other hand, would end in disaster within minutes of takeoff. The Douglas DC-9-14 aircraft was waiting for clearance on the taxiway. The control surfaces and wings were covered in heavy snow as it continued to fall. De-icing trucks had sprayed the plane earlier, but by the time Flight 1713 reached the runway, ice had begun to form again. Tension slowly built up inside the cockpit. Continental 1713 is prepared for takeoff from Denver Tower. Continental 1713, cleared for takeoff. Left of runway 35. The jet began its takeoff roll through the thick snow as the engines roared to life. But the wings, weighed down by ice, no longer produced the lift they should have. The control column shook shortly after liftoff. The stall warning was audible. The plane banked sharply to the left. And in an instant, Flight 1713 slammed into the ground, breaking apart in a fiery crash. Of the 82 people on board, 28 lost their lives that afternoon. The wreckage was less severe in the rear, where the majority of survivors were seated. Rescue crews battled snow and fire to reach them, while the frigid Denver air was silent. Investigators soon uncovered the truth. The accumulation of ice on the wings and the first officer's inexperience in such weather contributed to the crash. Poor communication in the cockpit, insufficient de-icing, and the rush to take off, all combined in a deadly chain of errors. Flight 1713 became a harsh lesson in winter operations. After the tragedy, airlines revised de-icing procedures and pilot training for icy conditions. But for the 28 souls lost that day, already was too late. This was Flight 1713's final flight.